good morning, people, and we are back after a little break because I had lost my voice. We will hopefully stay back for. I will manage to host it no matter how horrible my voice sounds. But don't worry. Okay, Shweta's fan club has arrived, and Shweta has still not arrived. Let's see how this goes. Okay, hey Shweta, your fan club is here.
Hello. I don't know who that is, but okay. Hi, guys. Thank you for joining.
Here is here is where he and Soham was here. Assume he'll be back in 5 seconds. Okay, so guys, today, because it's Valentine's week and all of that, we're going to be having a series of quizzy times on love.
Oh,
Ah, yes. And today's theme is specifically marriage, which some might argue have nothing to do with love. But
hey, I I disagree.
okay. Now the rules are as simple as they always are. There are no points. You can ask me as many hints as you'll want for the answers. And people in Shweta's fan club and people logging in, anyone who wants to play on Thursday at 9 a.m. and on Friday at 4 p.m., please just message me. Okay, we'll wait. We won't wait around for Soham. I'm sure he'll be back in a second. We'll in the meanwhile we'll start with Shweta, Vedehi, and then go forward. Shweta. Oh, Soham is back. Soham.
As per the
So,
rule, I am not married, therefore not prepared for the quiz. I have
No,
no clue what this is all about.
I don't think this is a personal interview series, Shweta.
yeah, it's not a
Some
personal interview.
facts about marriage.
Okay, so this quiz is about marriage. In case you didn't know, so
Damn.
yeah, damn. Okay, you're not prepared. Okay, we're gonna go with Shweta's question first. Okay, Shweta, the term marriage is derived from the Latin word "mas," which means
Togetherness?
togetherness. That's a nice guess. It is not completely correct though. Whether would you like to take a
Mars is
mas?
Mars, MAS. Hurt.
What?
It's yeah.
Wow.
I feel like
Wow.
the other people had this kind of sense of humor. I'm just trying. I spent a week in a hotel which had just this kind of humor and
Okay, noted. Soham, would you like to take a crack at this?
MAS, mass, matter. Oh, is
Okay.
it matter?
No, it's not matter. It actually okay. Think of another word you
Hints,
know in
hints.
English. Yeah. Think of another word you know in English which has mass to begin with. Um, it is okay,
mastectomy.
mastectomy. Beautiful. No. Okay. Marriage consists of two people.
Oh, uh, uh, gender. Okay,
Yes, 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 yes.
male.
Marriage means man.
Yeah,
Okay, it's not about togetherness. It's
Wow.
not about. I'm sorry, ladies. Marriage just means.
yeah. I think that hint gave it away. Yeah.
Okay, Vedehi, your question. Now we figured out what marriage means. What does the word bride mean? Okay, bride derives from the old English word brew, B-R-U. What would it mean?
Uh, Trophy that you buy from somebody.
Oh, is Ishan watching this? No,
No,
okay.
not
He's
that I
not.
know of. He has got things he's supposed to be doing right now.
Okay. Uh, so take a crack at this. The word bride. What does it mean?
Any hints? Old English. Brew.
Yeah. Now, whether he might have overstated things, but yes, it's not very flattering, whatever it
Is it a
means.
horse or something?
It's not a horse, no. But it is
Property.
something,
Property.
property. Okay, it is something related to what
Yeah.
you expect a bride to do.
Uh, Sex, virginity,
Oh, is it brew? Like brew stuff?
coffee.
Yeah, it's to make soup.
Okay.
Bride.
Wow.
Okay,
They
yeah.
did not fuck around when making sure we know
No,
what this is about.
you'll
Right.
need to know your place. Yes.
No, clarity in communication always appreciated in the ancient world. No,
Okay.
Clear roles.
Now, Soham's question. Uh, we sign off letters using the word X. What is this? What does this denote? It derives from a marriage tradition. What does it denote? This
I-
X that we use to sign off letters.
tempted to say X marks the spot, like in a like in a murder mystery.
So I'm going to ask whether this has the same X as Gossip Girl. You know,
I don't know. What is that?
in the end, she
Is the
signs off.
same X as XOXO?
Yeah, is it
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
XOXO?
yes, 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 yes.
So it's
Yeah.
like what? Is it like the cross, like Jesus type cross
No,
thing?
Oh,
no, not
XOXO is kisses and
Yeah. But the origin, I mean,
the origin. The origin.
ऐसा वाला
no,
X.
no idea.
Okay, but you're right. It does mean kiss. Okay. Sweta, what would be the origin of the word X that we use to sign off letters in? Is she thinking? Huh, okay.
You're asking me? It's
Yeah,
hugs.
obviously.
X is hugs and O is kisses. Sorry, I didn't get my name.
No, no. X is kisses. Okay, X is kisses.
okay.
Um. Okay. So basically, the marriage kiss is denoted by an X because the kiss was not only to seal marriages; it was to seal everything. So even in jousts and everything, you had knights kissing each other. You had men kissing the
Oh.
king's ring. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So a kiss
Yeah.
was generally used to close a contract. And that's why letters were signed with an X when you could not make it personally to kiss the person. A contract. Nothing romantic about the marriage kiss. It was to seal a contract.
But
Yeah,
why X and why not two lips or something?
I guess it was.
easier.
I don't.
They,
Yeah, it was
so the
easier.
ink can't drop and stuff. Na, they were using like so if you sit and draw a lip and all, then you're bringing on artistic ability, which most of us don't have.
Correct. Everybody's
And it's a
imbued.
contract, na?
And Ruben says pre-COVID times. Oh, okay. Uh, all right. So that was Soham's question. Now we're coming to Shweta's question. Shweta, in Christian weddings, the bridesmaids all wear identical gowns, which look kind of bride-like. Why do they do this?
Oh,
I think, and my wild guess is because earlier they were like standby brides. If something happened to the bride, then one of the brides
this
step in and
reminds
take
me.
them out.
This reminds me of that. This reminds me of that Akshay Kumar meme. जोर जोर से scheme मत बता देना.
Yeah, seriously.
जोर.
No, no, this reminds me of that film Aina, where they actually did this. Where bride runs away and then Juhi Chawla marries Jackie Shroff and
Oh
all that.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Ah,
yeah, 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 yeah,
like,
yeah.
generally, the
Bollywood
bride's
plot.
sister. Generally, the bride's sister to do that. No, no,
So I
it's
have
not
a
that.
I know I feel like I know this because we did this with Ishan at our wedding. We had a
What?
identical little kid at the wedding that was wearing the same clothes as Ishan.
Okay.
It's a Odia tradition. So
And why?
basically, so in Odia, at least it's because it was told to us that it is to confuse the evil eye
So basically,
because
sacrifice a child.
yeah, exactly. Because by the time like the child grows
Okay,
up, now the evil eye will go away. But it's basically that there
okay.
is to confuse. I imagine in English times it's so that nobody kidnaps the real bride. You don't know who the bride is out to kidnap.
But
No,
what you're
my
telling
my
is,
my guess would be that it's a test for the spouse to see if you can recognize the, the
She
bride.
already has veil on face. Now you want this is
yeah.
just making it hard for men. And then marriage, nothing is hard for men. So I don't think
Oh
they
my
want me
God.
to.
Okay, this is getting brutal now.
No,
Okay,
I
but she's
agree.
right.
I agree with what she said. Yeah.
She's right. She's right. It was to confuse the evil spirits and also to prevent kidnappings because that time in those days, Uh,
Cool.
even in the Christian wedding traditions, the man has to keep his left hand free. It was his sword hand free. So marriages were quite
Intense.
exciting, yeah, intense.
Last minute off.
Uh,
Harassment options,
They were
really,
literally fighting for
really.
the bride.
So imagine like it I feel like when you say last minute options like हम लोग दुकान हाँ भैया इसका डिजाइन अच्छा लगा इसमें और कलर है क्या
Exactly that. Okay, now Vedehi, um, you need to estimate this. Okay, how long did the longest marriage last?
longest na okay shortest would have become a TV like trying to remember pop culture trivia
Huh? No,
but
longest.
longest 100 साल पहले
you mean
मुझे
how long did a marriage ceremony last, or how long
No,
did a
no.
marriage
How long
last?
did the marriage last? How
100
many
Okay.
years
years?
200 years however long the person was alive like बचपन में शादी करवा दी फिर मर गया
So give me an estimate.
say 90 years it feels like 90 seems like reasonable
90.
100
That means
feels
like,
too much
that means okay. Soham, take your guess.
Yeah, I'm assuming there is some trick question to this.
No,
It's not like one of them didn't accept the other one had died and
no,
just
no, no,
continued
no,
being
no, no,
married.
no,
ऐसा
no,
कुछ नहीं
no,
है.
no,
yeah I
no,
was
no.
reading a post like this on Reddit recently
हाँ ऐसा हो सकता है ना, like
हाँ
you just refuse to
she was
accept.
talking
Okay.
about how she doesn't cheat on her dead husband and I was just like
हाँ.
Okay.
No idea. I mean, yeah, I mean, if that's the case, I'd go with what where he says. Like, it's common in some places to get married almost as soon as you're born.
us
Maybe
yeah like
you just
हिंदी पिक्चर में दिखाया है ना कि बचपन पैदा होते ही they were like
yeah,
engaged and stuff बचपन में शादी हो गई थी
yeah, 80,
and then
90
the
years,
guy
I'd
got
say.
married
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Shweta, your guess?
Yeah, I would agree with Vedi's logic. In the 90s, 90
Okay.
years,
Not bad.
90 definitely.
91 years and 12 days.
And where, what?
Wow.
There are lots of couples who have managed to achieve this. Herbert Fisher and Zelmwa
I'm sure some
Fisher.
tata tati in Chennai have achieved this so up.
Yeah,
Who,
yeah,
who,
yeah. Come
who?
on.
Some grandparents in Chennai have achieved this. Got married at 13, they're still
Yeah,
alive.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. Very true. Okay. Swam's question. Um,
Ask him the shortest marriage question. Then he'll
no.
have to like
Ayyo.
Kim Kardashian, Britney
I'm
Spears,
gonna ask
Miley
him a very
Cyrus.
interesting question.
There's
Um,
friends among me who can answer that.
okay. So in ancient China, okay, the bride having hair on a certain part of her body was considered very attractive. So that part was shaved before the wedding so that other men didn't become enamored. Which part are we talking about? Yeah, Vedi, I can see whether his face has gone crazy.
Yeah.
uh,
I mean, I'm not
like
saying body hair is bad. I'm just saying that this body hair for male presentation is bad.
no, like chin or upper lip, like a beard or mustache,
Much nahi
hair,
A
to
hair.
kuch.
beard or mustache is very attractive to men. Like men will
Kuch
become
nahi to kuch
enamored.
nahi.
No, no, no. I'm not. I'm not trying to find a logic behind this. I'm just trying to guess the answer to something that happened in ancient China.
I feel like
Shweta,
Soham is being fair. Like we are being asked to guess things weird,
Yeah.
right? That are weird to us.
it look
We
that
can't
weird.
be hit.
I
Shweta,
can't speak for other people and say what body hair they find attractive.
Wali
so
baat.
Soham thinks that women have mustaches and beards. Okay,
They do.
Shweta, come
I
on,
do.
Shweta. Yeah, but not to that extent.
No,
No.
no. I'm saying like a few
Like I
hairs is something that I plausibly can think of in some parts of the world. People might find attractive.
yeah, I have like PCOS having women having like facial hair is very common.
Not to
Yeah.
that extent. Shweta, did you hear the question?
So
No,
that's
I
not a
did.
sign of
Okay,
fertility. So
well,
maybe that's not the right answer.
wait. So in ancient China, okay, a woman having hair on a certain part of her body was considered very attractive. So before her wedding, they used to shave off that area of the body. Which area of the body are we talking about? So that men wouldn't become enamored with her.
Underarms.
Yeah, I was having that same. That was my first thought too.
How are you all thinking that men are enamored with underarm hair? How? How? Why? Why would you
Because
all think like
they're
this?
also thinking about hair in public areas. Like
Yeah,
when you
Yeah.
exactly.
And you're
That's
talking
It's
it.
about
like
underarm.
my next guess is going to be toe hair. Okay.
Uh,
Or ear hair.
it has to be something
Or
visible enough
nose
to
hair.
shave. Yeah.
Yes,
nose hair. Yeah.
but why are you going so weird? Why can't you think of something which is more
Is
normal?
this a
Normal.
If they were
sanskari
changing something
quiz?
in a woman's head before marriage, then they were confused what Indians were doing, which was after widowhood. Like this was just confusing.
No, it's not confusing at all. It's a very normal part of hair.
So head was we
The
were thinking
head. Okay, let's go with the head.
head. Let's be normal for Kajal.
Correct.
So, is that what you want to go with? The head?
Uh, yeah, but sure, but I've not seen any bald
Bald bride
Chinese
photos. Yeah.
weddings. Never seen
Okay.
that.
And I
Okay.
attended a
Eyebrows.
wedding.
Wait. Eyebrows.
There,
Eyebrows.
there you go. There you go.
Yes. I have seen girls without
Ah.
eyebrows. Yes.
No,
That's
no.
nice.
Also, they have this whole drawing eyebrows ka equipment in that
Yes.
old Chinese.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is the eyebrows. Thank you for arriving at that. Correct.
Finally getting somewhere.
Achal, this is your fault, by the way. You have trained us over 30 episodes that the answer will be the weirdest possible answer. So
I
we
know
are
you're
already
still failing.
starting our guess from there. And then we are working our way backwards. This is on you.
Yes.
I
Okay,
I
okay,
pile on. I pile on.
Conditioning है ये.
okay. I think it's Shweta's question now. Yes.
Okay.
Shweta, in ancient Rome, okay, what was broken over the wife's head, which is now a part of our traditions even today?
During a
Broken.
wedding, I assume.
Sorry, wait, it's not your
Du-
question. So,
no, during a wedding, I assume.
yes, yes.
Okay.
Randomly
If it
picked.
was Kerala, I would have said coconut. But अभी रोम में भी coconut है.
Nay, and I've not heard
Right.
of coconuts being broken over a wife's head.
Nobody has ever broken a coconut over somebody's head in a ritual. Trust
Yeah.
me on this. Especially don't blame us South Indians for such kind of nonsense. Okay, we respect coconut and heads.
Yes, Shweta, take your question, please.
Okay. Seriously, maybe like a walnut.
A walnut, bro. A walnut. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Or
Ah,
what do you throw like that
rice.
confetti nowadays?
Chawal.
How can
But
rice?
no, in Roman wedding rice.
Rice?
So is it like rice papad or something? Like in India, we do rice papad over the guy's head, no, at the end of the wedding.
I didn't know
During
this, but no, it's
Are
not
Yeah,
like
some
every
people have
North
papad.
also does this. Like during the what we call in Tamil Telungu, during the games that they played after the wedding, you break a
Mm.
papad on the guy's head, and then you
Yeah.
comb his hair and all of that, and make it look worse.
Soham, do you have anything to add?
I'm thinking of that throwing the flower ceremony. Is it like a flower?
Okay.
Flower
Okay,
pot.
okay, okay, okay,
No,
okay.
I was going to say flower pot, but then I thought that those would be very short weddings. but something some
It's a cake.
Okay, so okay. Nowadays the tradition is a wedding cake, but it derives from this tradition where something was broken over the wife's head and it wasn't a cake.
Brad.
What is brad?
brad.
Yeah, even I'm wondering.
What is
Bread.
brad?
Bread.
Did you really say brad?
I think
Okay.
it's the upcoming Europe trip,
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
which
Getting the
brad.
has
accent
those
right.
umlauts on the a, like brad.
Yeah, you're supposed to like skip a few letters and all, no, there. I just
Okay.
like
Mm.
pronounce things
Yes,
weird.
it is brad. It is brad. Brad is the correct answer. A loaf of brad was broken over the wife's head.
See, they could have gone with eggs also. See,
Why?
But they didn't.
पूरा
They did.
breakfast हो
Air
जाता.
conditioner, no? So they could have been like,
हाँ.
like we have to decorate this bride.
Oh God, no. This was a
And I'm happy
fertility.
to take your
Okay,
back then.
fertility ritual. Bread was broken over the wife's head. Oh,
Egg can be also about fertility. It's literally about fertility.
okay. Marriage
Also, bride meaning soup. So soup, eggs, bread, full combo.
is a full combo. Correct. 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 Okay. Vedehi. The Talmud. Okay, the Talmud, which is the
Jewish
founding
thing.
book, the Jewish book. Okay, is has a itinerary. Okay, so it has a timetable actually. Uh, for men of independent means, they should do it every day. For laborers, they should do it twice a week. For ass drivers, once a week. For camel drivers, once in 30 days. And for sailors, once in 6 months. What should they be doing?
Sex or masturbation. One of the two.
Choose.
Definitely.
Choose.
Marriage quiz.
Marriage quiz is either sex or masturbation or shaving their pubic hair.
Choose. Choose
Choose
one.
among those. Like I got zoned out after ass drivers. Then when the next animal came, then I came back on track.
Okay, let's go with because we're trying to be weird and honor couples quiz the right way. Washing themselves.
Washing themselves.
Yeah, because sailors don't get good water to wash for 60 days.
हाँ salty water होता है ना उनका.
Okay, Soham, your guess.
Yeah, if this I was going to go with bath, but since it's a marriage quiz, I'd say consummation, sex.
Okay, okay. Shweta, your guess.
Your guess
Uh,
is masturbation, no? Because we are just like distributing our
yeah,
guess.
Is that your guess?
yeah.
Okay, no. Soham is right. It is sex.
Yeah.
That
I'm
was my
just
first
No,
guess.
yeah,
And
she guessed it. She guessed it. I'm just
no. But why didn't you go with it? Why didn't you go with it?
because you looked at me weirdly when I said it, so I thought maybe it's the wrong answer. So I
I'm
went weird.
just I'm just concerned of why ass drivers and camel drivers should have it so differently.
Because
Ass drivers.
ass drivers go shorter distances, camel drivers go further distances in the
And
desert.
डेजर्ट में कोई मिलता नहीं है ना
Ah.
मैरिज
दूर
में
दूर
मिलना भी
तक.
नहीं चाहिए. I mean, it's
Exactly
not.
the point. That is exactly the point. When you're on a ship and going away for 6 months and coming back, don't do it more than once in 6 months. When you're like hanging out at home, do it as regularly. Basically, do it with your wife when you come back home, is the answer.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Good points here. Good points. Okay.
a deep Talmudic discussion. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. According to so this is Soam's question. Soam's question. According to Hammurabi's code, an ancient Babylonian law, on for what could the wife be pitched into a river? For what crime?
Yeah, these were silly things, I guess. Stealing, uh, adultery.
Adultery. Okay. That
That's
is
what
actually the
Extreme,
I'm
right,
saying.
extreme.
right
One
answer. Right
second, so
answer.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
not the
adultery.
same thing.
Yeah,
Really?
adultery.
Right answer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was going to say adding extra salt in the food or something like
I
that.
was gonna say
No.
bad cooking. I literally was going to answer bad cooking. Soup ganda banaya bride ne.
yeah.
Okay. Shweta's
So there
question.
are
This
there
is
are
all
such
inappropriate.
weird laws. We were in a Christian school, and everybody used to get their kicks by pointing out the weirdest things that they found out from a law. Like there's an actual law in ancient Jewish texts where if two men are fighting and the wife of one man stops the fight by grabbing the testicles of the other, then
Eh,
her hand can be cut off.
That is a
It's
very
it's
specific.
thi-
it's
this
very
is
specific.
Way to
it's
end the
very
fight. I'm
this
sure
is
there are other
exactly
ways.
the thing, because our hypothesis was the guy who wrote these laws was Moses. And most likely something like this happened to him. And he said, मैं दिखाता हूँ, law मैं लिखता है, कल ये law आया. So, right. So otherwise, this kind of a specificity is impossible. Two
This,
men fighting, the
yeah,
wife of one man grabbing the nuts of the other
grabbing
one.
testicle only.
Yeah, yeah, and
He,
then her
he
hand can
does
be cut off.
literally.
100% this has happened to Moses. So just
I won't know Moses or
Very
Jesus.
personal experience.
lesser known
I don't
fact. No,
know
he
who's
said
got
that,
this from.
boss. I'm not letting this slide. I am the law giver.
Okay, okay.
This
We're
feels
coming
like,
down. Shweta's
Indian government, but
Yeah,
and now Kajal throws us out.
yeah.
Shweta's question. Okay. In China, in the Tujia tribe, um, brides have to practice doing this for 1 hour every day before their wedding. Practice doing what?
A serious answer this is. Please don't make fun of it.
I
Have
know
to
it.
Clenching
because
the
that's one of my
pelvic
biggest
muscle.
fears.
Yeah, yeah, we can't.
Clenching the pelvic muscles. I knew Shweta's mind would go somewhere there only. No, it is incorrect. Vedi, your guess, please.
See, now I'm going to give Shweta type answer worse, but okay. Because my first thought was faking an orgasm.
Correct. I think that is absolutely the training required.
लाइक सब लोग को हैरी मेट साले दिखाते थे शादी के
With
Soham,
Chinese
please.
subtitles.
Soham, please take your guess, Soham.
I'm I'm going to stick to this theme and say something like Marjorie Asana or something. So the cat pose in yoga. Practice for a month.
Kajal, this is all on you. You've trained us to give this kind of answers because normally these
No,
are
but
the right
are
answers.
these not legitimate guesses? Is what I'm wondering. These I mean,
Yeah, because you gave this expression when I said sex and then you said it's right answer.
Okay, no, these are not legitimate guesses because in those days, sex education was done 2 minutes before the wedding night, where they were like, "Your husband will come and do something, you just don't say anything."
Play along.
But yeah, play
Faking an
along. No,
orgasm, which is where I was.
no. Okay, what else? What else? Suppose we want to go down that route. What else could a wife be practicing for 1 hour every
cook,
day?
cook.
See,
What?
we're getting to better territory. It's still wrong, but
Calling her
Okay,
asking
because
her
it is
husband.
Chinese. Sorry.
Oh, we are going to do something racist now. Go ahead.
Because it is Chinese, I am thinking of pouring tea.
Oh,
हाँ I was
that's
also
also
like
not a
चाय
bad
बनाना
thing. Not bad.
चाय बनाना
Um,
सिखाते रहेंगे उनको
okay. The answer is cry.
the
She
answer
should
is
cry. She should practice how to cry because it was part
अच्छा
of the
विदाई
bidai
के लिए
ceremony. Ah,
see I needed that practice I didn't cry I
okay.
cried during the wedding but that was because I was getting choked by my Mangal Sutra and nobody's attention was on me so I was actually legit dying and nobody knew and we are choking somebody help me
shit. I nearly cried during my wedding. It was
Why?
35 degrees at night in Nagpur, and at 12
that
in the
is a
night.
fair reason
It's and with a fire in front. I thought
Ouch.
I'd
Ouch. Ouch. Ouch.
vaporize.
Ouch. Okay. Last question. Last question. Everyone can
why
attempt
would
it.
you get married in 35 degrees Nagpur
I mean,
He couldn't wait
there was
for winter.
that was what they arranged, and it was
like
summer.
winter का wait करो
In
Okay. Now,
hindsight,
guys, we have to wrap.
sorry.
But okay, I'm going to give this next question to Vedahi. In which culture is smiling during a wedding not allowed? The couple can't
Indian
smile. No. Indian, you
वो
can smile.
कैंडिड फोटोग्राफर भी स्माइल करने नहीं देता है.
oh okay this is real okay you can't smile during the is there a reason behind it maybe the reason is a real
Yeah.
fluke I'm
No,
gonna
the reason
try
is
giving
that
a right
The reason is that if you smile, then it shows you're not serious about the marriage.
Oh, you have to be serious. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe we
this
shouldn't
feels like
smile in the quiz.
this feels very British or German. One of the two.
Ah, no. Soham, your guess?
Any hints? Any? I mean, it could be anywhere in the world, really. But any hints?
Okay. Let's say, let's concentrate on Africa. Which part of Africa would this be?
Wakanda.
Yes,
Uh,
yes, yes.
we are not supposed to smile. I think. I don't know.
My hair is.
Masai, Congo. Where else?
Congo's right. Congo's right. Congo's right. Congo's right.
Sohab was
I
just
Okay.
think.
going down the list of African country names
Yeah, I
he
think
knows.
that I knew. Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Okay.
There's
Last
nothing more.
question.
Like next time in
I think
Nairobi.
Kajol is counting down and kick these people out of the street.
No, no, she's waiting for Soham to make an intellectual comeback. She's given up on me and Vaidehi. She's like,
Absolutely.
Soham might have cracked
No, no.
some good answers here.
Today,
I know. I know.
See,
That's
I was
exactly what it was.
genuinely trying British and German. I didn't have Africa
Yeah,
clue.
yeah.
So I was going with serious culture. The problem is Kajal doesn't take me seriously.
I don't.
Yeah, yeah.
That's correct. That's very correct. Okay. Last question. Last question. Everyone can attempt. In this culture, okay, in this country, the couple is not allowed to use a bathroom for 3 days after the wedding. They can't go to pee or poop. They have to, and this is monitored by the relatives. Which culture?
why is that?
It is to for good luck in the wedding.
So they would have to pee and poop in the room.
No, they're not allowed to do it at all.
Uh, Hints. Which what are we?
Yeah.
Any how do we deduce this?
Continent.
No, but how do we even begin to deduce?
Uh,
Yeah, this will become like my English German answer.
yeah, well, the hints will not really help in terms of geography. I'm just gonna say Asia, Asia.
Mongolia. I don't know.
I want to
Uh,
go with Indonesia.
Indonesia is correct
Isn't
actually.
Russia also part of Asia,
No,
technically?
shut up, shut up. Shweta's
No,
got the
but
right
why
answer.
is it correct? I have no clue.
Yeah,
Just
just a
random
random guess.
guess.
Just a random guess. The Tidong tribe of Indonesia do not allow the couple to use a bathroom for 3 days straight after the wedding, and there's a guard that keeps an eye on them and lets them only have a small amount of food and drink.
Doesn't sound humanly possible, right? I mean, it's an exercise in impossibility. How would you go three
No,
days
you
without
can, but then you fall.
shitting?
You're having stomach ache and stuff at that time.
Yeah.
Can you actually do that? Can you actually go 3 days
You
without
yeah,
peeing
you
and
can.
I
pooping?
have gone 24 hours and it was very painful. Trust me, horrible
Yeah, but
experience.
if
Don't
regular
don't
things are
24,
recommend.
set
24 hours is different from 72, right? I mean,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
it's
but I did this during my while camping. I didn't find any like there were like for 2 days I couldn't find privacy. So
Oh.
wow.
Okay.
yeah, so,
Yeah. On that
so
very
this
dramatic note.
impossible. It was painful
Hey, I just
and
want
not
to
at all.
qualify that Marjorie Asan I was saying with some thought. Okay, it was not just some. I actually thought they do yoga in China in some shape or
No,
form, and that would
Soham
be a
is like I want
useful.
to show my intelligence.
Yeah,
I can't
yeah. I
even
mean,
finish my wedding.
I just want to raise myself up to a pedestal by saying that I actually thought behind that. So it wasn't some blurted out stuff.
All my 30 guesses also had thoughts behind them. It's just that Kajal doesn't think I'm
Completely.
thoughtful at all.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, guys, we're wrapping up for today. Sorry, I've just got to. Whether he has to leave, I don't know why she's like all laughing and all that. She's supposed to leave at 9:45. Okay, guys,
For this
tomorrow
10
at
minutes
9
to
a.m.
9:45.
Yeah, brilliant. But no, we're not staying here for 10 minutes. Okay, people, anyone who wants to play tomorrow or on Friday, DM me. See ya,
Bye
everyone.
bye.
Bye.
Bye.